I rocked up to work that fateful day. We were unloading duck cages, and that's about all I really remember, because I collapsed and I ended up waking up in the Alfred Hospital a week later.
I actually spoke to Dino probably, it would have been 10-15 minutes before, and I was working away up in the scissor and just saw Dino head first straight into the concrete, and sort of he was just breathing abnormally, and in the end we realised his heart had stopped. Rushed down as quick as we could, put him into his recovery position, quickly called for help, tried to clear the airway, and just remember in that panic, the frenzy of fear, that first aid, just clear the airway, get him comfortable, just look for any kind of sign of life, but there was none. Got Caleb to call 000, and then from there, sort of the girl on the phone just asked us the standard questions, things we'd kind of already checked, and he still wasn't breathing. I just knew when he wasn't breathing that you've got to start CPR. I know that, and I was hoping like hell that he was going to survive. She counted me through it just to begin with, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it broke a few of his ribs.
I was really sore, and I thought I'd had open heart surgery, but it ended up being broken ribs. So in that respect, I was pretty happy.
The doctor said they know it's been done right if that happens, so I felt bad for that, and he ended up with a punctured lung.
I was stationed over in Port Melbourne on the day, so we made our way through the city to the site, and then met up with another ambulance at the same time. We all arrived together, came down into the site to find Dean in cardiac arrest and his workmates doing CPR.
Safety here is really good, incredibly important to all of us. We all want to go home at the end of the day, see our families. First aid stations everywhere. There's 14 defibrillators in the Western Precinct.
Out of hospital cardiac arrest, it's roughly a 1 in 10 survival rate. We call it a chain of survival. So early access to calling an ambulance, early CPR and early defibrillation, they really increase the chance of being that 1 in 10.
It was the effort from the collective, Caleb, assisting him, 000, putting the defib on. Everyone was willing to help and lend a hand, it was fantastic in a very traumatic situation.
They're brilliant. There's no other way to describe them. They've used the training that they've been given, and it's so different to do it on a person than a mannequin, but they went, no, we're doing it, and they hooked in, and the end result is Dean's back at work doing everything that he was doing beforehand.
I gave him a few hugs, after the first few times he came back, because I just couldn't believe that he was here. I'm rapt to have him here, and his family has him for Christmas, so yeah.
If his work colleagues hadn't done what they did, he wouldn't be here today.
It's an old cliche, but I owe them my life. I'm glad that the kid never gave up. He could have quite easily gave up after the amount of time it took, but he never once gave up. And the Ambos, they're awesome. They go above and beyond in their jobs.
To be able to be a part of something that has a great outcome, it really does make you feel good. And it's nice to know that he's got a family with 3 kids, so his wife and 3 kids, they've got their dad and their husband. And that's a brilliant result.